2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the second major of the year, the PGA Championship, and the first round is coming up next. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, this should be a fun week. We've got so many great storylines, including a rivalry with our featured player. Before we get into that, take us through this course. What are some of the big keys out there?
Great news, Andrew. This week they're going to find a golf course that's in immaculate shape. There's very few venues that you're going to see in better condition year in and year out than Quail Hollow. But the sad news is there's a lot of it. Over 7,500 yards this thing can play. The Green Mile, holes 16, 17, and 18, historically the hardest three-hole stretch that they play on the PGA Tour. It's going to be even tougher for the PGA Championship. You've got tree-lined fairways. You've got undulating greens that are running about 14 on the stimp meter. I tell you what, whoever wins this week is going to prove their worth as one of the best players in the game.
Time for the second shot on the first hole.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
It's a green seeker.
That's a beautiful shot into the first, and now a great look at birdie. 3 feet left. What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
The second at Quail Hollow is a par 4.
Tough little driving hole here. Fairway cambers from left to right, so draw spin is required if you want to find the fairway. From there, second shot back up the hill ever so slightly, but a large drop off on the right hand side. We'll see plenty of action.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. Well, this one's come out on a good line. This has got some intent. Come on. Oh, that's a great looking putt.
Okay, here we are again, back live. He's got this left for birdie. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
An uphill left to righter.
Nine feet to the cup. That was on a pretty good line, but does not get to the hole. And after that hole, he is slipping in the standings. Over to 3, a par 4.
A straightaway par 4 sometimes can be the most challenging tee shots out there. Lone bunker down the right hand side. Second shot pretty flat to a green that's raised up just a little bit. 2 tiers down below, up top. It's a solid hole.
This shot is about 170 yards. Not a bad shot right there. We've got 15 feet to the cup. That one comes up short. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. That one drops. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place.
Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 3.
Short little par 3 here, protected by 3 greenside bunkers on the front of it, but don't go long, and that's a danger zone as well.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, he's given that one some wide berth. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
John, have you got a read on this one?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
That one never quite was hit hard enough, was it? And in it goes. Trailing by 4 strokes. To par 4, the 5th hole.
Dog leg from left to right, protected by bunkers both right and left. Second shot back up the hill to a green that slopes from back to front and from right to left.
Okay, that'll work. And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here?
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, almost went in. Okay, let's get back to the action. And now this to move inside the top 10. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. Putting for a par now. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
It's a difficult par 3 or an easy short par 4.
Wonderfully played. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
Yeah!
And with that now, back to level par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Over to 7. It's a par 5.
Water on the right-hand side comes into play very quickly. Only the longest hitters in the game are going to reach those bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot, should you go for it, to a green that's pretty flat. 2-tier green, but again, water everywhere on the right-hand side.
He is taking this on.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
He's got his 5th shot coming up. 5 strokes behind our leader. This has eyes for the hole. And down it goes.
Oh, he absolutely hated being behind. And now watch out. He's coming for you.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, this putt's going to go down the hill and also break to the right.
Wow, what a shot for Eagle. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Let's check out the 8th hole, a par 4.
A very simple, short par 4. Players should be feasting when they arrive at the tee. Longer hitters can find the green. The others hit your tee shot up there short, and it's just a chip and a putt.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Did not hit it. A 3-footer coming up.
This for par.
Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
So close to getting a share of the lead, but gone with that effort for birdie.
Ah, that is just, ugh. Wow.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
This is a long way away. Good distance remains on this long putt. He's got this one for a bogey. And after that hole, he falls back to 1 under for the tournament. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Today, a champion will be crowned at Quail Hollow as we kick off our final round coverage of the PGA Championship. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Just leading by 1, however, any sort of hiccups, and that lead could disappear awfully quickly. He's got to be sharp today.
That was really well played. At 8 under par.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
Henny, what does it look like down there?
I don't think he's going to have an easy time getting this one out of the bunker, Andrew. It's pretty deep.
"17 feet away from the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right-to-left break.
Not enough behind that one. Finishing off that hole. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Over to number 11. It's a par 4.
Strong tee shot. Second shot, though, has got to find the right portion of this green. Diabolical indeed.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
This hole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Might be too much club here. He's got this putt for birdie. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like 26 feet from down here, guys.
And 10 feet left. He gets that one to drop in for par. As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. Over to the par 4 12th.
Narrow driving area down the hill. Second shot goes uphill ever so slightly to a green that runs from left to right.
That was the right club on the green and pin high.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. 3 feet to the cup.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Long downhill par 3 with a green that is historically rock hard.
Opting for the 6-iron. Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big putt for par coming up. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 7 under for the event. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Great opportunity to make birdie, but also bogey or worse. Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 14th. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Didn't judge the speed there. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left, generous driving area. The green is very accessible all around it.
That was wonderfully done. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this putt, I've got it starting out to the left, but it will come back at the end.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Bail out left of that bunker with your tee shot. Second shot straight down the hill. However, with a long iron hand, not easy to find.
Another good shot from our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. Trying to get to 9 under par. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Not enough pace on that one. And just a tap in left for par. Here's a quick look at how things stand It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We've made our way to a par 3.
Could be the hardest par 3 in the planet to find the green on. Good luck.
5-iron on the way. This putt left for birdie. It's so frustrating to leave it short. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Don't let the beauty of the hole suck you in. This thing is dangerous.
That's going to work nicely for him. This shot from approximately 180 yards. Leading the event by 3 shots. Ooh, that was unfortunate to say the least. This is why you spend hours practicing shots like this, a chip to win the tournament. It's just so disappointing ending up in the water. How about this for drama? A chip to win the event. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. John, give us a read on this putt.
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
He could have done much worse from there. 4 feet to the cup. Just needed a little bit more on that one. The putt drops, and that will do it for today. Well, we thought coming into the week it would be a tight battle between our featured player and their rival. Henny, we were wrong. The featured player dominated this.
Andrew, it was such an impressive, as you said, dominating performance out there. That should absolutely give them bags of confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.